What does life look like after being diagnosed with Meniere's disease, vestibular migraine, neuritis, BPPV, MDDS, or any other balance disorder? How do you accept the new normal and learn to live and manage all the symptoms associated with these disorders? This podcast will introduce you to vestibular warriors who share their healing journey, obstacles they have overcome, and ones they continue to struggle with. Pretty much anything and everything these disorders shake up in our lives. We will share stories that are honest and vulnerable. We laugh, we cry, but mostly we learn from and lean on each other, so no one feels alone. Come be inspired and lean on a community that will empower you. You don't have to navigate these turbulent waters alone. Hello, friends. It feels so good to be back with you guys after some time away. It's been since April, since my last podcast episode, and I've got to admit this break was unexpected. But sometimes life has a way of guiding us to where we need to be, and even if it's not the path we planned, I think we all can relate to that. And I've learned so much in the time I've taken for myself. I wanted to start by saying thank you. Thank you for your patience, your kindness, and for your continuing support on this podcast, especially while I was away. It's funny, isn't it? While we think we're the ones giving, pouring into others, yet sometimes we forget that we need to be filled up and to take a moment to breathe. That's what I had to learn during my time away. I placed so much pressure on myself to keep producing, to keep showing up, and it was starting to weigh on me. The demands, whether real or imagined, had taken their toll. So I had to take a step back and ask myself, what do I need right now? And the answer was time. Time to reconnect with myself, with my family, and time with God. I realized my spiritual practice had slipped into the background, and I could definitely feel it. When I came back to my daily Bible study, surrounding myself with a beautiful group of new friends, I found my way back to the Word, and it was like coming home to a warm embrace. And slowly but surely, my daily spiritual practice began to rekindle, and it's exactly what I needed. But as much as I've learned about myself during this time, I have to be honest. I missed you. I missed our conversations. I missed hearing from you. I missed your stories, your messages, your texts, your voicemails. They were lifelines for me. You reached out almost every day and to check in to make sure I was okay. And it reminded me that I am not on this journey alone. So thank you for that. And it's been an incredible comfort, especially on tough days. And I want to share something else that I've realized during my break, just how much strength this community gives me. I've been struggling with some old symptoms resurfacing, migraines in the morning, dizziness, and a heightened sense of hyperacusis and tinnitus. But there's one thing. One of my strongest coping mechanisms has been you, my listeners, my fellow vestibular warriors. Your stories, your struggles, the obstacles you've overcome, and the way you continue to live with these challenges have been nothing short of inspiring. You've given me hope, you've lifted me up, and in so many ways, you have helped me keep going. I've spent some time scrolling through Facebook groups, reading comments. I rarely stop by to say much, but every time I see a post, I'm reminded of the empathy, the inspiration, and the hope that fills this community. It's everything of hope this podcast would be. A glimpse into the less than perfect world, yes, but a world where we find ways to keep going, to keep learning how to live, despite the dizziness, despite the pain, and the challenges we face. As we approach the new year, I feel a sense of excitement and possibility. It's a time for new beginnings, new experiences, and for embracing whatever comes next. Just as I've taken time to reflect and recharge, I encourage you all to think about what you need in this new season. What will you do to fill your own cup? What new experiences will you seek? This new year is a chance to continue learning, growing, and moving forward. And even if it's just one step at a time, I'm so grateful that we will continue this journey together. And I can't wait to see where this next chapter takes us. You're all such an important part of this journey, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for the strength you've shared with me. Even when I was quiet, you've been the quiet encouragement I needed, and I'm so grateful for each of you. As we move into year 2025, My hope is that we continue to lift one another up, just as you have done for me. We are all in this together, and I'm so honored to walk alongside you. So thank you for being here, for showing up, for being a part of the vestibular community. Let's continue this journey together, embracing all our new experiences and opportunities in the new year. Until next time, take care of yourselves, keep going, and remember, you're never in this alone.